Hello guys, it's Mungai Eve. Welcome to the Mungai Eve show, and of course to the number one online TV show. And guys, we're right here at Infinix Note 12 launch, and with me I have beautiful Cynthia. Atawambia yeye ni nani, tutakuwa tukiongea na yeye so that she can tell us more about Infinix as a brand and more about this Note 12 series. Cynthia, ukoje?
Niko salama. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Also, thank you for inviting me. Ningetaka uelezee wewe unasimamia wapi pale Infinix?
Yeah, so currently I'm the digital marketing and PR manager at Infinix. Yes.
Okay, we're talking about Note 12 series. Let's know more about this.
So the Infinix Note 12 is, I would say, the 10th or 11th model we've launched on the Note series. It's one of our very popular series phones. We normally rate it as a high-end to mid-range phone because we tend to release it with different variants. Like for the one we're launching today, we have Note 12 VIP, which is the highest variant. Inamaanisha iko na specifications iko juu.
That's why it's a VIP.
It's a VIP. But anyway, VIP in this context basically refers to vision, innovation, and performance. So those are the three key pillars that the Note has always been carrying forward year in, year out. The first Note we launched was in 2015. So anybody who's been a Note user anaweza kuambia that with every new Note, we've improved it either is per vision or per innovative, it has always been innovative, or even per performance. So like the 12 that we have today, the VIP, is because it has a 120 watt charge. Inamaanisha you charge it in 17 minutes, you're good to go. So you don't need to keep on wasting so much time on a charge simu. You know, we are very busy people right now, especially for young people. We're always on the go. So you want a phone that is going to fit in with your lifestyle. And I think that's what the Note has managed to do. Yes.
So the main difference between the rest that we've had with this Note 12 series is about battery.
It has always, actually, battery is like number 2. I'd say fast charging has always been the key highlight for the Note series. Then followed by, of course, the battery and the processor. And camera. Anyone who's used Note atakwambia it has a very good camera. Yes. Yeah.
So with this Note 12 series, I would like to know, apart from you said camera, battery, what other difference does it have?
Okay, so I'd say anyone who's been an Infinix user knows that we tend to launch our phones with the LCD type of screen. So for the first time in a very long time, we have different variants that are all coming in the AMOLED screen type. So that's a very good, I mean, for most phone users would prefer an AMOLED screen type to an LCD any day. Because of the quality,
difference with somebody?
Feel, when you touch it, the feel is so nice. It is smooth to operate. The screen is smooth to operate. It's smooth and it feels good to the touch. So you can do your multitasking as fast as you want to do it because of that. So, I mean, the screen is one of the things that we've had that is a very big difference. And also the fact that we are always used to launching phones that have a 33 watt charging capacity. But this time around, we have 120 watt flash charging, which is a very big milestone for us in terms of a product that we've launched. Yes.
Wow. Nikiangalia hapa nyuma, I can see our own Sauti soul on this banner. Yani sura zao tu zimejaa hapo. I'd like to know wanawake kama kina nani kwa Infinix.
All right. So Sauti Soul are our brand ambassadors. We signed them up last year. And this is our second year. We are renewing the contract with them. So they've been our brand ambassadors, basically the faces of the brand. Ndio maana unaona hapa leo. Why we picked Sauti Soul is that we believe...
You answered my question.
I know, you were going to ask that. Niko rada yako. So why we picked Sauti Soul is because, I mean, let's look at the entertainment industry and what it has had to offer over the years. There are people who've set very huge milestones for people to follow. And as a brand, we are a youth-centered brand. So if you're going to pick someone who's going to represent the brand, we have to pick someone who's also being looked at in the society as a milestone setter. So who else better than Sauti Soul? You know, they've done so many things. They've been the first. There have been many of us in the entertainment industry in doing so many different things. So why not them? That's the question I'd ask. Why not them? So I believe they are filling up the gap of where us being a youth-centered brand and a brand that is looking to endorse someone or people who are into that type of, you know, evolving every other time with different styles. They've been in the industry for a very long time, yet they are very relevant. And that's what we're also trying to embody as a brand. So we have similar business models that are alike. and that made it easier even for us to, come together. Yeah.
Okay, you've also managed to work with so many influencers, I think like 6 or so. I'd like to know what was the strategy that Infinix used to choose these influencers to work with?
I mean, with endorsing influencers, I think the most important thing for any brand, not just Infinix, to consider is if their vision and how they've placed themselves aligns with your brand objectives as well, so that you don't clash and you don't confuse your users. So for us, that has always been key. We tend to select influencers who, like for example, for the Note, our slogan is take the lead. So these people that we've selected for Note series are people in their various industries have taken the lead. Look, for example, at someone like Rashid Abdallah. He's not just a TV host. He's not just a news anchor, he's a producer. He owns an entire media house that produces films and soap operas that people have grown to love. Look at someone like Lynn Ngugi. She's a top 100 BBC most influential women, This is someone who is moving mountains in what they're doing in the community and in the society, and that's what we aim to do. We want to be affiliated with people who are taking the lead, people who are VIPs in their own way. Yes.
Wow, that's so amazing. Let's go back to the phone. We've had Infinix phones before, tumekuwa nazo, and we all know of a place called Ludhuri. Lazima kuna kuanga na hizi fake phones, kuna kuanga ukiangalia kwa comment section maybe ya Infinix pale Instagram, utakosa mtu alisema mimi niliuziwa simu mbaya nini. As a brand, what are you guys doing to make sure that hii issue ya counterfeit imeisha?
Well, one, we have a short code that any Infinix user can enter on their phones. It's normally *#06#. Once you enter the short code, it brings up the main number, and you are able to compare if the model number of the phone that appears from the search is similar to the one that you're currently using. Because what tends to happen if it's a counterfeit, if you enter the code, you'll get a model A, and probably you're using model B. So that automatically tells you you're using a counterfeit phone. Some of the other phones you may not tell via software, but you can tell via hardware. You can tell there are very big differences because it's very hard sometimes to replicate the exact design of the original phone. So we have a Facebook group where we urge our users to go. It's called the Infinix Counterfeit Exposed Center, where all our users go to and report whenever they come across any fake phones, and they report there. So other than just entering their main number to check if it's a counterfeit, we also have that social media type of mechanism for people to enable us to get to know these people who are selling these counterfeit phones and how we can help them together with the local authorities. Yes.
Is the phone already here in Kenya?
The phone will be available in a week's time for sale on Jumia, Kilimall, and Infinix outlets countrywide. Yes.
How much will it be going for? You have to know.
So like I said, the phone is 3 different variants. So the Note 12 VIP is going to be retailing at 42,000, or rather 41,999. Then we have the Note 12, the G96 variant, which is going to be retailing at 28,000 or 27,999. And then we have the lower version, which is the Note 12i, which is going to be retailing at 20,999 or 21K if you'd like. So we have a phone that fits into every economic bracket. So no one has to break the bank. Whichever note you pick, it's a good note because you get to experience everything. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe you can tell us what's the difference between the 3 notes.
Okay, the most outstanding differences with the 3 notes is that the VIP has 120 watt, the rest have 33 watt charging. And then when you go to the processor, one has a higher variant in processor, the rest have G96, the other one has G85. So it's just the levels of the different processors. And of course, camera capacities. For Note 12 VIP, it has 108 megapixel. The rest are working with a 50 megapixel back camera. Yeah. So it's just the differences in camera, processor, and also screen size. Some have a bigger screen size, some have a smaller screen size. But the differences are quite small. Yes.
Wow. With the Note 12 series, you've said the motto is take the lead. We'd like to know, what is the plan after the Note 12? Are we going to have Note 13 or what are we expecting?
Well, we are going to have more models because normally we tend to have shorter product life cycles because of the demand that we have in the market. You can imagine with every week, you wake up, you find a new feature, a new cool feature to work with. The next day you find another cool feature to work with. So with every new feature that we get, we tend to have shorter product life cycles. So before we used to launch phones at every 6 months, now we're doing it 3 months to meet the demand and to ensure that our customers don't miss out in any technology trend. Yes.
I would like you to talk to Infinix users.
Yeah, so for every Infinix user, we appreciate you, we value you, and we appreciate the support that you've given the brand and trusting in us in a very saturated market, and for choosing and believing in us. Kuna banta mingi tumepigwa, but however, those who've remained loyal to the brand, we appreciate you, we thank you for your support, and we value you as a brand. And overall, I'd like to say the future is now, so keep it Infinix for more and more and more and more and more surprises. Yes.
Thank you so much, Cynthia. We really appreciate. So guys, we're right here at the launch. In case you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so that I can keep giving you updates on what is going to happen. So guys, let's meet in the next one.